Well, over 97% of the corn in Wisconsin has been harvested as the bins are getting full. But what kind of a season was it? On our Allied Cooperative program this morning, Tom Hoffman joins us. And Tom, in the agronomy area with Allied Cooperative over in Marshfield in central Wisconsin. And Tom, first of all, happy Thanksgiving. And I would imagine you want to wish all your patrons the same thing as we get awfully close to Thanksgiving.
Yes, I would. Yes, very good. Happy Thanksgiving to yourself, Bob, and all listeners, and obviously all of our patrons that have supported Allied Cooperative. Can't thank everybody enough, and obviously look forward to continued support. We're here for you and here to help make everybody, make our patrons profitable and help them with their farming operations as well as our other consumers. So happy to be here, and thanks for the support.
And, of course, Tom, farmers won't have to make a decision whether they sit at the dinner table or in the combine on Thanksgiving because, for the most part, the harvest is all done, all wrapped up. The combines are back in the shed. From what you saw in your trade area over there, how was it?
Yeah, so I think things were fractionally better than maybe some of us had anticipated. Certainly there wasn't... Overall, it wasn't a bin buster with the challenging wet growing season and acres that didn't get planted. So, I mean, there certainly was some fields that weren't so good, but some things on the well-drained ground that got in on a good time and treated well. There was really some very good. There probably just wasn't enough of it, but things are wound down. I mean, there's some very late planted corn I see that's still standing in spots, and some of that is holding the moisture, but I think corn silage yields were good. I think everybody was a little disappointed in soybean yields, probably within our whole trade area. I mean, that's just a general theme, but when we got into August, we ran out of moisture, and that late fill, I think, just really put a hit on, took the top end off of things. You wouldn't have thought it'd be that way, but that's really kind of what happened.
That long, warm, dry spell really took the moisture out of the soybeans, and we lost some weight there, didn't we?
Yeah, we really did. I mean, obviously, we some smaller beans. We some late season pod fill we didn't get, as well as obviously it got so dry to a point. I mean, there was some very, very dry soybeans that that's not very fun selling 8, 9, 10% beans. Not very often you get a chance to sell water, and nothing anybody can do about it. It just was an incredibly dry fall there for a period.
Well, that's for sure. You can't add water back to the soybeans. Hey, let's look forward, Tom. 2025 growing season. What about early season seed deals? What have you got over there at Allied Cooperative for the farmers, and what kind of a schedule as we get to Thanksgiving as far as buying timetable? We've got some financing available. Get us caught up.
Yeah, so I mean, we have a very good assortment of leading companies that we market. Obviously. Genetics keep improving at such a rapid pace, and obviously those good performing hybrids and varieties, the demand is quite good. So the companies do want to try to, I don't want to say run out, but they don't have unlimited amounts of select varieties. So we do encourage people to reserve things to get what they want. But I would also say some of the early discounts that we have for early ordering, obviously certainly the cash discounts. There's an 8% cash discount until January 3rd, which is quite long. Where interest is higher, that's quite appealing. Then we have lots of financing options, whether it be with John Deere Finance, Rapo, Secure, CHS. We have quite a plethora of things really to fit anybody's schedule that way. So even if you didn't have the cash, it's really in the customer's best interest to utilize one of the financing options there, whether it be for a short period of time or well into November, December, February, November of 25 or slightly later, depending upon the option that they choose. So, make a long story short, don't let the opportunities go by here to reserve your favorite varieties. And it does help us and the companies to know what to move. Things don't happen just in the blink of an eye.
Well, that is for sure. And, of course, genetics are always changing, too, so you want to check on that. Some of the things we've had challenges with, maybe some of these genetics can make it a little easier next growing season.
Well, certainly you're right. I think obviously this genetic improvement is happening. It's such a wonderful thing on behalf of the grower. I just can't say enough about it. And hybrids don't stick around real long because this improvement is happening. And with technology, it's happening quite rapidly. So they keep bringing new things out that are better than the others, and it's a great thing. But thank goodness we do have genetic improvement to help the producers stay ahead on yield.
And we need to do that. Mother Nature throws a different thing at us every year, that's for sure. Well, Tom, again, thanks for being with us, and again, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Hey, you too, and hey, happy Thanksgiving to all the listeners, and hey, thank you very much.
All right, Tom Hoffman, agronomy sales lead in the Marshfield office with Allied Cooperative on our Allied Cooperative program this morning. With Tom, I'm Bob Bosold.